with that statement, all I could think about was my then 9-year-old daughter, Aspen, and her dreaded hug attacks. Every day I'd come home from work, and she'd catch me at the door as I put down my bag. She might be watching TV, or doing homework, or eating a snack, or talking to a friend on the phone. It didn't matter. Dad was home, and that meant a hug attack. Each time, it always played out the same. She would stand in the kitchen and announce her intentions. Dad, I'm going to give you a hug attack. Then she'd wave her hands, asking me to back up. Farther, she'd say. Farther. And I'd walk back until I was against the front door. Then, with a deadly war cry, she'd scream, "Hug attack!" and charge down the hall. Her red polo uniform dress whipped around as her little legs, in brightly colored red and purple heart print leggings, moved in a blur. 2 feet before she came crashing into me, she'd leap into the air, slam her body into mine, and wrap her arms around my neck. It would be a lie for me to say that I don't absolutely love my daughter giving me a hug attack every day after work. I mean, wow. What a violent show of love. However, the hug attacks, well, there are complications. Several times, she has thrown out my lower back. I'm 40, and my lower back is as fragile as Ming Dynasty porcelain. Twice, she's attacked me so brutally with a loving hug that I have spent hours hunching around the house. Hand on my lower back in burning pain, I search the house for ibuprofen to take the edge off. But the part that is most complicated is that she leaps through the air with the utmost confidence that I will catch her because I'm her dad, and that is my job. In the midst of this move, she tends to extend her right knee, which has, on multiple occasions, made direct contact with my crotch. With Aspen clinging to my neck, I'm left gasping for air from the twin pain of her throwing out my back and crushing my testicles. It is an overwhelming cacophony of love and pain. Now, I want you all to pause and think about this situation because it really is at the core of being a parent. Every day, my daughter loves me so much that she drops whatever it is she's doing, regardless of its importance in her life, to give her dad a hug attack. So yeah, she clearly thinks I'm the cat's pajamas. And yet, those hug attacks, well, they are not for the weak of heart. I'd say 35% of the time, maybe even 40%, I end up with a biting back pain, a knee to the crotch, or both. This has caused me to develop this defense of sorts. As she charges towards me, I somehow pinch my legs together and move my hips to the side to protect my crotch while also reinforcing my back with one hand and catching my very excited daughter with the other. It almost feels like an advanced yoga move. Downward crotch shield or something like that. Despite this very real risk of pain, I not only agree to participate in a hug attack each and every day, but I somehow find myself smiling about them. Even as I'm applying icy hot cream to my lower back, I cannot think of anything in my life that is such a terrible mix of good and bad. And so, when I thought about Will's statement, I swear, sometimes it feels like kids are trying to break you. I couldn't help but say, you are absolutely right. My kids are trying to break me. Sometimes they are breaking my body, like with the hug attacks. Or like the time I tried to impress my kids at a trampoline park and somehow forgot that I...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.